Good evening and welcome to the pre-draft show. I'm joined by Sam Ogden and Alex Britton-Jones. Thanks, gentlemen. We're here to talk some shit about Super League. So, starting right off the bat, number one draft pick. Who goes first? Sammy?
I'm going with Sean Lace.
Sean Lace?
He's been playing some sensational Frisbee recently. Great throws, really aggressive defence, and can cover a lot of field. I think it's pretty easy number one.
Well, considering Bruce takes the first pick and every other captain's a bit more mobile, I'm going to say he's going to go with Greg. I think it's probably the one person he doesn't want everyone else having. So
I'll say that's why I was going with Sean. He's got some of the run for him.
fair
Yeah.
enough.
You can just piggyback onto him.
Yeah, but then they're really short and they need some height. So, Dark Horse, gentlemen. Who's the low pick that's just worth so much more?
I'm going to go with Nick Dukovac. Even though he's not rocking up till 7 PM every night, I think he'll come in the second half if the games are a bit earlier. Come in second half nice and fresh and blow everyone away.
I'm going to go Sean Davis.
Sean Davis.
Bit of an underrated handler in a league that doesn't have a whole strength of throwers. Zippy can get around, makes up for his height with speed.
Nice. Lead Balloon. Who's useless?
Sam Kale, hands down.
Sam Kale.
Not useless, but going to be an early pick. He's going to come in and he gets all his D's in mixed league by poaching off girls, and there are no girls to poach off. Or poaching off like he's played to get D's and girls, and there are no girls to do that to.
Sam went you went in the first draft, first round.
Last time.
Yeah, third pick. So, the expectation on him is to actually take someone from the first round. Sam?
I'm going to go with Matt Ward for my lead balloon. Haven't seen a lot of him, been mucking around with flycatchers, and it didn't come to the combine. Doing a lot of yelling on flycatchers team, not a great team.
Just getting angry.
Just getting angry, getting old man hanging.
That's never a good sign. So let's move naturally into who should have come to the combine. On that list, who should have come?
Matt Ward. I reckon the two for me are Scott Russick and John Foley. I'm pretty sure they'll both get drafted. Just whereabouts and what team, I don't think some of the captains will know quite where to pick them.
Yeah, John was a reserve last year, I believe.
Yep.
And didn't really get a run. I definitely think he's good enough, and certainly the combine would have helped him. BJ?
Yeah, I'm going to say Tim Stevens first of all. He's been playing Adelaide and the worst this year, and I think he's finally decided to take it a bit more seriously. So I think he definitely should have come along. Mark Bopka. I think he can definitely dominate in the air. I think the level is a little bit higher this year. The people who are all around that kind of third, fourth pick, they're a little bit higher this year, so he might be sliding down the order. And Chino as well. I haven't seen Chino out. So
I haven't seen Chino for a while, actually.
Yeah, Chino hasn't played that much, so he might be a little bit underdone fitness-wise. Mark Bopka, of course, Super League stalwart. He's very, very good at Super League, and he possibly could have increased his stocks had he come to the combine. So speaking of the combine, who did well out there? Who were you impressed by?
I think it was more a case of who didn't do badly. There's a little bit windy out there. There's a lot of drops. I think everyone's kind of struggling to get back into the swing of it. I think, I'm not really sure on who did really well. There's a lot of new faces as well. So I don't know. I think there's a lot for the captains to think about.
I think Andy Baddock stuck to his promise. He promised, mostly stuck to his promise.
Well, there was that one huck that came off.
Yeah,
surprisingly.
Yeah, it came off. So credit to him. But yeah, I think he did well at the combine. Saying he was going to play red light frisbee, played red light frisbee 90% of the time.
I saw him walk away from a disc on the ground.
I know. I was shocked. Who was that man?
I should have taken a photo of that. That's one for the memory books. Now, sweet ass Brett Middleton, possibly the best player in the state, here for 3 weeks, maybe. Do you pick him? Where?
You kind of have to pick him. You've got him on the field if you've got him for 3 weeks. If you have a half decent thrower.
Wait. Is this 3 not losses, Sammy?
3 not losses, exactly. The issue is where. At what point do you sacrifice a higher caliber player to get someone who's going to not guarantee a win, but at least put further in your favour for a win?
Yep.
Yeah, I think you have to pick him. Not least that 11 subs, if you're not all of the caliber that you want out there every point, having someone vacant a couple of weeks, it's not a big loss if you've got the stocks to cover it. So I think he'll definitely go. It's just which pick, because you don't want to pick for not picking someone for half the time, where other captains are going to be able to pick someone who's actually going to be a positive influence.
And talking to the captains before out there in the combine, they were saying maybe 11 is too many. maybe they want 10 or 9 for some of the time, so that they can run their higher level players, especially if they pick Brett up, you know, in the 6th round, which is a relatively low pick for someone of such a high calibre.
Tough pickies.
Yeah, I feel like 6th or 7th round is where he'd go. Once you've got close to a full team, you've got a line you want, and then everyone else can cycle.
But does he scare them so much that he goes earlier in the 4th or 5th round? Now, let's talk a little bit about the captains. We've got 3 new captains this year. Dave Sanderson, Thomas Roden and Tom Lee. Bruce, wasn't at the combine. Do you think that's going to affect things?
It's arrogance. He's riding on his arrogance. He knows everything. He knows everyone.
He did play Div 2.
I hear he's been running models.
Yeah.
And you know,
In Football Manager.
He's been stacking it up. He's got some sort of plan of what's going on.
Yeah. Okay.
I think he felt he didn't need to rock up. He's got a little plan.
He's probably going to put himself in keeper.
Yeah. I fear he needs a good sweeper to help him out though. So he might pick up Sean Lace early then to play that sweeper role.
Well, he has number 1 pick, so the ball's in his court.
The other thing is Rhodes. He's coming back from the UK. He probably doesn't have a great handle on all the kind of lower level people, so he might struggle 8, 9, 10, 11th pick.
Yeah, and you're right. He may struggle to pick up that kind of golden pick down low. Like Jimmy Leck went 11 last year, and that was an amazing pick for Johnny. And Jimmy just filled in all over the shot for him. You know, he could handle, he could cut, he could pop, he could play deep, he could just do everything, which is an awesome pick for a number 11. So I think that is almost it. Last question, gentlemen. No, Scotty Middleton didn't get in on time before the deadline.
There's going to be a lot less females subscribing to this.
The ladies watching at home are going to be devastated.
I feel like we've lost like 50% of our female market right now.
Yeah, no, I agree.
It's a sad day. I think what's happened is Sean and Scotty have had a bit of a brain swap in the off season, and now Sean's quite keen, and Scotty's
given up. He might go play mixed netball or something.
Yeah.
Let's restart the Sean's fire. That's no doubt there. Gentlemen, last comments before we go. Bring it on.
Bring it on.
It'll be interesting.
I'm interested to see where BJ gets picked.
That'd be great.
He didn't get in time.
Oh, really?
Okay, you guys are going to distract me. I can't do it.
Am I allowed to move?
All right.
That sounds fishy. I was like, oh, cool. Clearly, I am the brains here.